Inside our bodies, we have bones. In fact, we have 206 of them. And altogether, these make up our skeleton. Our skeletons have three very important jobs. The first is protection. For example, the rib cage protects the delicate heart and lungs. The skull protects our brains. The skeleton's next job is support. Without our skeletons, we couldn't stand up, sit down, or run around. The spine is the most important part of our skeleton for keeping us upright. Our skeleton's third job is to help us move. So that we can bend and twist, our skeleton has joints, like our knees, elbows, and our hips. But a skeleton can't move on its own. It needs muscles. There are 640 muscles in our body, and they work in pairs. The muscles are attached to the bones, and they work together to help us move. When we want to bend our arm, our brain sends a message to one muscle to contract, and to the opposite muscle to stretch. The result? The arm bends. In order to keep our brain, bones, and muscles healthy so that they can work properly, we need to give them the right fuel. And, like all animals, we fuel our bodies with what we eat and drink. But not all people need the same amount of fuel. We have to balance what we eat with the things that we do to make sure we use up as much energy as we put inside our bodies. If you're an athlete training and running races, you need lots of the right food to give you the right fuel or energy. But if an old person ate the same amount of food as a super athlete, they would store this extra energy as fat in their body and put on a lot of weight. So, if you sit on the sofa reading a book, you only need to eat a small amount of food to keep the balance. But if you play football for 1 hour, your body burns up lots of its reserves of energy, and you need to replace it. When we exercise, we get hot and sweat, so we lose water. It's important to replace the water in our bodies too. The kind of fuel we give our bodies is just as important as the amount. Different foods help our bodies in different ways. Some are for helping us grow or recover from injuries. Some are to give us energy. And some are to help us move properly. Dairy products and some vegetables, like broccoli, contain calcium, which is important for our bones to grow and stay strong. Protein helps our muscles grow and get stronger. Carbohydrates and good fats give us energy. So, we need the right amounts of the right kinds of food, but we also need exercise. Exercise makes our muscles grow and makes them strong. The heart is also a muscle, and when we exercise, it has to beat faster, and this makes it grow stronger. When we exercise and we eat the right foods, then our bodies will be strong and healthy. It's all about getting the balance right.